Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming. Today I'm bringing you an Eternatus VMAX deck and I have been looking forward to this guy. I mean, the set's just dropped. I've got myself all the cards that I need to be able to play this and I thought let's throw a deck together and get a video out there. So the Eternatus VMAX, it's a stage 1 Pokemon with 340 HP. That's right, 340 HP. That's ridiculous. And it has this Eternal Zone ability where if all of your Pokemon in play are Dark type, you get to put 8 Pokemon on your bench. Now this is very relevant here in that the Dread End attack does 30 damage for each of your Dark Pokemon in play, including your active. So 8 Dark Pokemon on your bench plus your active, that's 9 Pokemon. That's hitting for 270 damage. And you can just use it on the next turn. You don't have to switch it out, you don't have to worry about any of those shenanigans, and it's for 2 energies. And one of those energies is colorless. Like, this Pokemon is actually ridiculous. And what makes it even more ridiculous is the Eternatus V here has the Power Accelerator attack for 30 base damage, but you know, a colorless energy cost, and you may attach a darkness energy from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. So it even has energy acceleration if you're going second. So it's absolutely insane. Now, obviously we are limited to only darkness Pokemon, but we've got some really good dark Pokemon to use with it. So we've got 4 Crobat Vs, because Crobat Vs is also new here, the Dark Asset ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may draw until you have 6 cards in hand, but you can't use more than 1 Crobat V per turn, like this ability. So it's an insane card draw because we just try and thin our hands as much as we can, drop a Crobat V down, draw until we have 6. So it's absolutely nuts, and we have Zigzagoons here as well because that 270 damage cap can actually be, you know, increased even further. So Zigzagoons, the Headbutt Tantrum, just start pinging the whatever Pokemon that we need to drop down to 270, and we can start taking one-shots on, you know, Pokemon that have got even higher HP than 270. Say an ADP at 280, that's just one Zigzagoon and suddenly we're smashing it out. So the Galarian Zigzagoon, it's absolutely insane. We're obviously running 4 of them with 4 scoop ups as well to be able to fix up the numbers and just be as devastating as we can. We're also running the evil Admonition Hooper. I know there's 2 Hoopers in here. I won the evil Admonition, I can't even say that word, because it has a colorless attack cost, and that's relevant because I want to play 4 colorless energies. I'll talk about that in a second. But it does 10 damage and then 20 more for each of your opponent's Pokemon that has an ability. So if they've got an ability heavy deck, this could be a nice little 1 prize card attacker that we use here and there. Keep in mind that we're trying to Stonewall and make them take out a couple of Eternatus VMAXs to take out the game. Now, why the colorless is actually extremely relevant here is obviously we need to get as many Pokemon out as possible. So we're going 4 Quick Ball to try and make that happen, 2 Great Ball and 2 Pokecoms, plus our draw pair of the Crobat V to try and get all those Pokemon, you know, fill up our bench spaces as quickly as possible. We want to get to 8 turn 2 essentially. But we've also got capture energies here that help us out as well. So play one of these bad boys down and we get to search our Pokemon for a basic, our deck for a basic, and play that onto a bench. Now usually we're searching out our Eternatus Vs here or our Hoopers because we want to be able to activate the abilities of our Crobats and our Zigzagoons, and we can't do that off of the capture energy. We've also got 7 Dark Energy because we do need a Dark Energy attached to the Eternatus V to be able to attack with it. So we've got the Dark Energy into here. So the idea is to really just get a couple of energies onto our Eternatus VMAX and then start smashing. And because we're going to be smashing quite often and we've got really good draw with the Crobat V, got 3 boss orders to try and make the most out of our attacks. Now, other cards that are relevant here, because we've got 340 HP, I feel like if we can like disrupt our opponent or stall our opponent just for 1 turn, it really makes a massive difference and just puts them out, out of the game. So a Mallow and Lana can help us do that. So you discard 2, heal 120 and switch to your bench Pokemon. But we've also got a couple of Crushing Hammers. So the Crushing Hammers is just about if we can just stall a turn or buy a turn here from our opponents, it can be absolutely devastating and just, you know, put them completely out of the game. I think Crushing Hammer is also relevant if we come up against another Eternatus VMAX and we're going second, because they're going to be easily able to like take out an Eternatus V that we're trying to manually power or something like that on the back line. So whilst we can use Power Accelerator and try and power up 2 Eternatus Vs, so if they take one out, it doesn't really matter
It's even more devastating if we can get a Crushing Hammer off and remove the energy that they attached in that turn. If they don't have any energy acceleration, that can be absolutely a huge swing. So yeah, that's the Eternatus VMAX deck. Let's get into those games. Alright, Eternatus, here we go. Drop that. I didn't even take note. Am I going first or second here? I mean, this is absolute nuts go first hand. I am super keen for this deck. And I know that I'm going to super hate this deck later on. Actually, I've got no hate for this. I mean, the HP is ridiculous. But it's not like, you know, an ADP with a broken GX attack or something like that. It's just going to really, really super annoy me. Alright, we got the Eternatus V. That's absolutely insane. What Flapples? What do we want here? Just Crobat V? Yeah, that feels good. Great ball. Alright, gonna whiff on that one. We're gonna goon. Where are we gooning? I feel like we just goon our way onto Jirachi. That feels fun. Am I just Crobatting V now? Or are we running a Pokecoms? I mean, what's the Pokecoms getting me? Oh, that feels bad. We're just gonna Crobat V. Yeah, we'll just grab the 3. We'll energy attach to Eternatus. That feels fun. And for the moment, we'll just hub. Yep, feels good. We could get Marnie. The upside, like, if he drops another ability Pokemon, what are we hitting? 40? 50? So, another ability Pokemon down, and we're a goon away from taking this KO, which is insane. With the Hooper, that is. Before we even start thinking about dropping Eternatus VMAXs. And we've got an insane research coming up if he doesn't Marnie or Hand Disrupt. And like, oh, there it is. Because start chipping away at that Eternatus VMAX. Well, Eternatus V at the moment. Scoop. Okay. Yep. Drop another 10 onto that. Yep. That seems fair. Dead. Okay, so we don't even need a Zigzagoon here, and we've got the KO. That's insane. So we're just looking for an energy. So are we Pokecomsing back the VMAX at the moment? And just attacking him with Hooper? I think that's what we're possibly looking at doing here. Sableye? Okay. Okay, yeah, I see what you're going for, potentially. Crushing Hammer? That's unfortunate. We're attacking with Hooper this turn anyway. So that's the reason I've included some hammers in the deck, because it's to slow down just in case I come up against Eternatus V's myself. Just to slow that deck down. But the Hooper can carry just a minute. Alright, getting the third ping off on the Eternatus V. See, I'm actually thinking of just popping that one back. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're just gonna pop this one back. We're just gonna grab an Eternatus V. That seems fun. We'll grab a Crobat as well. So we'll grab the Eternatus V, just a minute. Yeah, we're fine with that. Chuck that down. Chuck the air balloon down on the Hooper. We'll go and get ourselves the Crobat. Draw another 5. Yep. There's the energy. That's fun. Chuck the energy down. We will chuck... Who do you want this down on? It doesn't really matter, does it? Chuck down on a Goon for the moment. That seems fun. Comes back, because we just want Pokemon back in our deck. I don't think I want to pull anything here. Other than Eternatus VMAX, that seems fine actually. Am I extending my bench this turn? Yeah, I think we will. Why not? We'll research. Seems fun. No NGs attached just yet. We could goon down. I think we will. What are we hitting with the goon? I don't think it really matters. Just a minute. Let's hit the Sableye. That seems fun. And Weaver or Domination. Alright, Hooper getting a KO there. Doing some work. So this thing does worry me. That's the reason I was like umming and erring about whether or not I wanted to evolve that this turn. Gonna go with the Dead Aim. It's probably looking for that boss. Possibly should chuck that on you actually. I've ditched my only switch. Do I run a second switch? It might be worthwhile. He has certainly slowed me down, which is annoying. So he's got the boss. That's unfortunate. I should have kept that as an Eternatus V. Gonna lost search, okay. So we got some hammers to try and slow him down. He's got some hammers to try and slow me back down. Okay, we got the Mallow and Lana, so we might use that as a bit of a switch and we'll heal at the same time. I think that's what we're doing here. So Crushing Hammer. Get rid of that. Alright. We'll keep the research for the next turn, probably. What am I jumping into on this turn? I think we NG accelerate, to be completely honest with you. I think we're NG accelerating this turn. Grab ourselves down a Hooper. That seems fun. We'll Mallow and Lana switch. Get rid of 2. Am I trying to slow him down again? I don't think so. We'll just get rid of these 2. That seems fun. Jump to Hooper while we make a decision. I think right now we'll Crobat. Draw another 6. That seems fun. So we could go to the VMAX this turn. I know he's going to try and hammer me. What are we hitting for? 3. So I'm hitting for 70. Is that relevant enough? I feel like it probably isn't, is it? But I'd rather leave the evil... Yeah, I think we'll go this way. We'll just keep the pressure on. Because it's relevant enough that if I get 2 scoop ups, that we can take this thing out. And he now needs another boss. So yes, we've got a hammer coming. He's got the boss straight away. That's super unfortunate. He misses on the hammer. So I don't have the hammer. I don't have any other switches. So I don't have any outs. I've just got to power up this Eternatus. Although that just told me he doesn't necessarily have any outs right now either. I think I'm just waiting for a turn, to be honest. We could research, but what am I getting? I think another switch. I like the second switch in the deck. So we're going to have to make a cut somewhere for a switch. Top deck to research. Oh no, he bossed that last turn. That's the reason why he couldn't do that last turn. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so it's 2 damage cards. It's actually 4 for an NG attachment. which is brutal. But we can boss the Sableye up, which is what we're going to do. Arguments could be had that I should have actually kept the other boss rather than research. Getting a Flapple. So this will go 4 damage counters on, but if I can hit this out, it hopefully slows him down too much. Oh, hang on, that's once during your turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not energy attachment. Sorry. It's been ages since I've come up against the old Flapple. Had some decent consistency, so he's going to have a trainer next turn. So we may not even need to boss. I'm assuming he's going to... Yeah. So we don't even need to boss here. So that's fun. Oh, we are going to. Of course, he's going to run away. So that would assume that he's got the trainer card in hand to get out of this hand. I'm going to get rid of that Sableye, for sure. Jirachi, okay. Possibly doesn't have the trainer, but let's try and get something. So what we're going to do is energy attach here. That seems fun. We don't need to do anything more. I don't think we need to quick ball for anything just the minute. We're just going to boss the Sableye V up. And Dread End. Take this out. Okay. 2 more prizes in. We're only 1 energy attachment. Yeah, we got him. Alright, Punisher Vov. We're definitely going the Goon. Greens. Okay, so we got probably Greens Reshiram. That's what I feel like this probably is. Okay, so we got a nice Crobat to start the game. This game. Yep, we'll draw a card. Just hard. We got captures if we want it. So I reckon we're chucking it onto Eternatus right now. So are we quick balling up? Probably the switch. So a quick ball. Probably the capture actually. That was actually a bad call. It was the capture. We'll grab ourselves out the Eternatus V. This seems fun. We'll capture the Eternatus. Grab ourselves out another Eternatus. Or do we want to grab out the Hooper in readiness? I mean, he's not going to play enough ability Pokemon. There's no way, because this is a green stack. So yeah, just another Eternatus. That seems fun. Probably going to have to deal with the Vault, unless I can find myself into... Chuck that to you. We're just going to comms away the V to get the V back. Just to get a bigger pop. That seems fun. Okay. Not great. Not great. We'll pass. So he's got the Volk down. He's going to be able to smash a lot of energies in. Early. Forget how much HP the Reshiram actually runs. Oh, Reshizard. 270. Okay, if I can get a full bench, we're fine. I don't have the greatest of hands right now. Not gonna lie. That's not looking good. Greens. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we don't see boss here. We don't want to see a boss. I'm okay with like sacking a Goon. But I do think we might be looking at a capture onto Eternatus V. maybe. This can get a 1 off, what, 300? I just gotta try and thin the deck and hand, because I need, like, something good off this Crobat V. And I'm not liking the VMAX's attack straight out. Half my chance of getting a good VMAX attack here. I mean, the alternative is to just run an NG to the Eternatus V and hope. There's so much that can go wrong with that. Alright, flare starter. Solid start. I mean, the best thing that could happen is if I NG attached here and was able to boss, but like, what would you need to pull? Like, the pulls would need to be absolutely insane. And I just don't see that happening. I really don't. We can try it half to get rid of something. I think we will. So we need to hit... Okay, let's take a chance. We're going to have to. We're going to have to take a chance here. Don't like the idea of running a switch to you. But we're going to boss up this. Then Crobat. We get the Eternatus V, like VMAX. But we're not doing anywhere near enough damage just yet. But we got a Mallow and Lana for the next turn, potentially. We'll force him to have to get rid of that. And Dread. Mind you, we could also see a Mallow and Lana back. But if it's a Mallow and Lana back, it forces the Mallow and Lana out now. This would be the time to play that Mallow and Lana. The big problem is I really need to research on this turn. Really was an unfortunate start. Pokemon catcher, okay. Missed. Would have been like, would have that been too bad? Okay, great potions. If he Mallow and Lana's now, because I believe he's got that in hand still, he loses his entire hand. So I couldn't see that happening. Can't anymore. Alright. Oh, I need 20 more damage. Capture Energy does it though. Capture Energy gets me that 20 more damage. So we can Mallow and Lana here. Oh, on Quick Ball, that's absolutely insane. Insane. So we could Mallow and Lana. What are we getting rid of? Gotta think of the order here. So we want to capture, so we don't want to get rid of that. We can get rid of the energy, but we need to be able to Quick Ball. So I think the order is we Quick Ball away research. We go and get a Crobat. We capture energy. So that's something we have to do. Yeah. Go and get a Hooper. That seems fun. We will Mallow and Lana. No. We're Quick Balling first. Yeah. That's fine. So Quick Ball the energy. Yeah, we'll Quick Ball the energy, just so we've got research still sitting in hand. Go and get ourselves a Crobat. That seems fun. Then we'll drop Crobat down. Draw 4. Okay. And we'll now Malolana. What are we Malolaning for though? Probably the hammer. And the Marnie. Yeah, I think so. Hammer and Marnie. That seems fun. Chuck it to the Zigzagoon. And then retreat. Back. And Dreadnought. That seems fun. So keep in mind, he's got a fair bit of work now ahead of him. And I can lose one of these VMAXs, I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. Because I've got the Eternatus V ready to roll. I do need the VMAX, that's the only thing. And there we go. Awkward start, but we're there. Alright, Skinny Assassin. Unfortunate time to have the hammers. It's fun. It's fun. Alright. We're gonna drop a hammer. We're gonna pull ourselves out an Eternatus. We are gonna NG attach to our Eternatus. We are quickly going to... I mean, the Eternatus VMAX is pretty important, to be fair. So we might actually just keep the Pokecoms and just draw 3, because we got Marnie already sitting in hand. That's fine. Not going to worry about crushing hammers just a minute. Go and pull ourselves out another Eternatus. Just start filling this up. Don't want to save this for Eternatus V. Like VMAX. I mean, we kind of want to boss on the next turn against this deck. We'll just hard. See what he does. See what he's got. It's got the green straight up. Why is it? Anytime I play greens up, they always have the turn 1 greens. Every time. Like, I don't think I've ever played this without the turn 1 greens. So I don't think we're getting the turn 1... so turn 2 KO here. We're too far off. We are just too far off. Interesting, going down that line. Okay, okay. Seems fair. Yeah. We're just going to have to research this out. That's fun. That's fun. What are we grabbing here? We could just set up ourselves another Eternatus V. Or we could go and get the VMAX out now. I feel like we just get another Eternatus V. I'm sure I'll draw into something. So what we're going to do is just research this. Marnie actually, because this is greens. Yeah, well Marnie. Marnie feels fun. I should have had more outs than him, but unfortunately I bricked myself up. Well, that's not good. That's not good. We'll just have to pass. We got plenty of draw supporters. And Pokemon search. To go and get a Crobat V. To get myself out of this. I hate Blast. Alright. That is not draw supporters or a Crobat V. This isn't looking good. I think we've got to run ourselves away here. It's the only choice that we've got. Grab ourselves a Hooper. Out of the deck. We're gonna run to the Hooper. That seems fun. And just at the moment, we are just holding. We're bricked. We are bricked big time. We're just waiting to try and get ourselves something that we can use. Pokeball. Interesting card to have. Of course, he hits heads. So it goes to show that I was probably greedy with the money. Probably should have gone with the research. Just two, like, would have been 2 cards deeper right now, which could potentially unbrick me, and it would have left me unbricked. So I think we're going to drop the goon here. Put the damage counter on this guy. Pull up our goon. Drop the goon. Put the damage counter on this guy. Gonna NG attach to the back line here. Gonna scoop up a Hooper. Chuck the Eternatus V down into the front line. Chuck the goon. Put the damage counter on here. Marnie. There's the Eternatus VMAX. That's what we're looking for. We'll chuck the Zagoon. Goon on. Feel like we'll chuck the Crobat. We're going to go Hooper down. I think so. Just to maximize the pull. Keep the research so that way we don't brick ourselves again. We go on a second Eternatus VMAX. I feel like we are. We don't have the other NG just yet, but we'll just red end. Get rid of this Folk. That's just something we've got to do. Gonna have to take the hit. That's fine. Can we Marnie? Yes, we can. Beautiful. So this is going to be able to go and get whatever cards he wants from the deck, but that Marnie is just like a beautiful like draw out of the prize cards. So I got greedy earlier with the Marnie. Should have researched while I was trying to get the setup. But we're hitting for 270 at the moment. So that's the Zard gone. I mean, the upside of the Marnie is it did slow him down as well a little bit. I mean, Great Potion, that's fine. I hit for 270. So you can Great Potion all you like. Snorlax coming down, okay. So he's going to need to hit Welder and a couple of fire to get this Eternatus VMAX as a one shot. What is that, 180? Okay. I mean, look at that. I've still got 160 HP right now. And he's going to be devoed when I'm Marnie. So he loses this, I'm Marnie. I mean, the downside is I don't have a boss just guaranteed for next turn, like the turn after next. But that's fun. We're definitely running the Marnie to disrupt. Darkness Energy, beautiful. Get this one. I think we do switch, just to make it even harder for him to get the KO this turn. Then we'll run the Marnie. Yep, that's fine. There's the boss. That's what we want. Beautiful. And I feel like we possibly should burn cards, but for now, let's just take the KO. And right now, like, we've got a 340 HP wall that's dealing 270, that's one-shotting anything that he wants to put into the active. He's got 1 NG in play, 4 cards left in hand. Like, this is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. So we bricked up, had the turns to be able to wait it out. This card is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Gonna stamp me? Okay, stamp back to 2. That's fun. So that's where I probably should have actually done the discipline thing and thinned the deck. Pokeball. Gets Snorlax, okay. Pokeball is an interesting card to have in this. I mean, he's been lucky on the coin flip so far. But right now, he's doing an outrage for 30. That's gotta feel bad. I mean, he doesn't even get me below 300 HP just a minute. And I've got boss sitting here for game. So this greens has to, like, Welders isn't going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. And I don't know if he's got anything that can cut it from this point. Pokemon catcher. Okay, that's something. He misses, thankfully. I definitely should have done the discipline thing and thinned. Next time I'll do that. I just couldn't be bothered. We don't need to do anything. We'll just dread end. And win the match. This deck is insane. Absolutely insane. GG's. GG's. Alright. T2 Tapia. Welcome. We're just dropping the Eternatus VMAX up front. That seems fun. Seems good. We'll grab an extra card. Start the game. Alright. Looking Pigoromi. The funny thing about Pigorom, I mean, there's still, there's obviously at the moment, we're not in post-rotation yet, but the funny thing about Pigorom is without the electro powers, it is like full-on 3-shotting an Eternatus VMAX. I mean, that's ridiculous. Absolutely insane. So we'll capture energy. Let's go and get ourselves another Eternatus V, I reckon. Yeah, that seems fun. Yep. We're not wanting to black market just at the moment. We'll get the goon down. Why not? Chuck that onto here. It's really a suboptimal pull for the Crobat, but are we wasting a Crobat pull here? Like an opportunity to get the Crobat pull? We got the Eternatus VMAX already. So I think we're actually going to drop black market. It feels bad to do it this way. Yeah, we need to get some pulls because I've just actually looked at my hand. My hand is horrible. So we're going to drop Eternatus VMAX and go and get ourselves Hooper. That seems fun. And then Crobat, get 4. Alright, so research for next turn, that seems fun. We've got the Eternatus VMAX, so I feel like I'm okay with the goon, but I might just... No, we'll drop the goon down. For sure. Alright, that seems good. Done. So we've got the Eternatus VMAX for next turn. We just need an energy card, a Darkness energy specifically. We're not going to get any value out of the black market. That's just, it is what it is. We need to do that because we're bricked, so we needed to find a way out. We've got 5 benched already, so that's 6 Pokemon in play. So we're already hitting for 180. Fortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to dig for boss next turn. Because it'd be insane to be able to boss up like the Pigoromi this turn, but oh well. Gonna put it under a lot of pressure anyway. Does he have the turn 1 full blitz? You would think that like you would need a turn 1 full blitz if you're gonna have any chance. And like right now, a pre-rotation Pigoromi I think is the best hope that Pigorom's ever got of taking out Eternatus VMAX. I really don't think it's taking it down otherwise. So interesting, Guzmahala. So he must be confident he has it. Getting Thunder Mountain speed. I mean, he's already NG attached. And I'm going to be able to hit for 270 pretty easily, so... It doesn't feel solid, the charm. The big charm. Because that's only got 270, hasn't it? Yeah. So we're fine. So it's able to swing in for next turn. That's something for sure. Or he's going to be aware of. Unless the Crushing Hammer hits nicely. Can't believe it didn't Dead A. I am shocked I did not see a Dead A there. Alright, so we'll drop the Eternatus VMAX down. That seems fine. We'll see if we can hit on Hammer. We cut. Shark Cooper. We'll Crobat first. Because you never know, we might hit boss and an energy. Didn't hit boss. That's unfortunate. We do have enough to get the KO here. He's going to swing. I reckon a Mallow and Lana play on the next turn is the optimal. So I actually think we just hold this hand. Take out the Deado. Let him swing in with Piggerom. Hit the 150. He'll power up another Piggerom. That seems fine. As long as we don't get Marnied or hand disrupted, we'll Mallow and Lana on the next play. We'll scoop up whatever we Mallow and Lana to. Probably a Goon. And then we'll play from there. Marnie? Oh, ouch. Okay. Okay. Got punished. But that's okay. It's okay. We're getting 3 prize cards here. He has to use full blitz, yep. Has to put it on the back line. And he has to be going to Toxtricity VMAX. So I think we start getting pings on this. Yeah, that seems fine. So NG attached to our Eternatus V just here. We are looking for... I want a Crobat V down. So the best way to do this, I'm going to scoop a Zigzagoon anyway, I think. I think we just get the pings on the Toxtricity V, although that's not the threat right now, to be honest. Oh no. Losing connection. Come on. I might actually put the pings here, just because... Yeah, that seems fun. We're going to Crobat. Get another 4. Alright, that's unfortunate. Great Ball. Eternatus VMAX. That seems absolutely insane. So we're going to lose the Eternatus VMAX, that's fine, but we got the cards in hand right now to one-shot. Straight back. And he can't afford to lose a Pokemon from here. So... we don't lose our bench, and that's something that's really, really important. That's the reason I wanted that Eternatus VMAX. So we don't lose our bench, we just need to be able to bench 1 Pokemon, and we can hit for 270. So even if he has another big jump, like I don't see his way out other than got the NG that I needed, so that's clutch. Absolute clutch. And he's not even KOing it. Oh wow, this is what I'm talking about. Like, without E-powers, I don't know if this is post-rotation or not, but without E-powers, it just feels so bad. I don't need to do a thing. Yeah. Like, that is ridiculous. So, was that post-rotation or pre? I don't know. Does it have E-powers? That's probably the quickest way to check. It does, so it's pre-rotation. But insane. Alright, Goon up front. Inbound. Okay. Chaotic Swell, that seems fun. And Tempered Sword. So, we need ourselves... We're running research here on Marnie. I feel like we could be really aggressive in research. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to be really aggressive and research this. So we'll grab ourselves out a Eternatus, because that's what we need, desperately. We might as well use our hammer since we're researching. Missed, that's fun. We'll capture energy. Get ourselves a second Eternatus V. That seems fair. He's potentially going to have a boss. I mean, that's sad. I don't want to drop Black Market because now he has to get rid of his own Chaotic Swell. So I feel like we're probably going to hide away in Hooper unless I want to NG Accelerate. It's a bit cool, isn't it? I mean, either way, we're grabbing Zigzagoon here. Am I trying to NG Accelerate? I mean, let's try... No, because that's just... We're killing off our Zigzagoon. Let's force him to have boss. Which means that... Maybe we should run a research... So a Marnie instead. I think we should run a Marnie instead. We'll run Marnie instead. Just to force him to have an extra thing. So we're Crushing Hammer here. Missed. Alright. We'll definitely drop Marnie this time. We'll grab ourselves a Crobat V. Okay. Maybe we should have looked at the NG acceleration, but having said that, we wouldn't have hit it anyway, so that's fine. We'll just hold there. The Zamazenta is what would worry me, but this seems to be ADP's Asian at this stage. But the Zamazenta would certainly worry me. So that disruption seemed to hurt. Seemed to hurt quite a lot. Alright, so we now have our Eternatus VMAX. What have I got to get? 200, so it's 2010, it's 7 Pokemon in play. That's what I need. Oh, we just top deck a VMAX because why not? Yeah, that seems fun. We need that anyway. What we're going to do is, do we want to drop Hooper or drop another Eternatus V? I like dropping Hooper's fine. And we'll comms back this guy and grab Crobat. Get rid of the black market from the hand. We're not wanting to boss anything just a minute. We'll just Crobat. Yeah, draw 6. Alright, so we got the Pokemon we need. We just need the energy now. So we'll Goon down. Ping to the ADP. Goon down. Ping to the ADP. We'll go Eternatus V down. I mean, it doesn't allow me to have another Crobat. We will, for the moment. Research. Got the energy. That's fine. Get this down to you. And Dread End. Take down Zacian. And ADP is also within range as well, which is kind of nice. And that's go. Yeah, we'll chuck Eternatus up front. That seems fun. Probably actually going to drop the black market here. ADP, okay. Get the air balloon. We'll drop the black market. This is most likely playing chaotic swells anyway. Draw 6. Alright, we'll get the ping onto the ADP that we need. We need a fair bit in the next turn, but that's fine. That's fine. We can get there. We doing anything? I feel like no. I feel like we just hold. So now we need 7 Pokemon. No, 6 Pokemon. We've got Crobat. And we need Eternatus VMAX. So we actually need quite a bit on this next turn. Alright, got Goons. Interesting. Interesting. I'm assuming that's just for the pings. So the next turn we can scoop our Zigzagoon. I probably should have done that this turn actually. Yeah, definitely should have. Could you imagine how good that would have been if I done it last turn? Anyway. Dead-Eye change. NG attached to the front line, okay. It's not a water NG, so it's not getting... I mean, this is very unlikely to get the Ultra Creation GX off this turn anyway. So I'm going to need a fair bit off of money. I would have loved to have had the research, but it's unfortunate. I don't know if, like, what do you need? 5 Pokemon? No, 6. There's 7 different Pokemon that I need. Plus the energy. That can get me the energy, that's fine. I feel like we're probably not scooping. Depending on what my top deck is. Because I want to get a maximum pull out of the Crobat first. If possible. Assuming this Great Ball hits Crobat. I mean, Crobat or Eternatus VMAX is what we're probably wanting to hit off that. So we got the energy. So let's just see what we hit first. Crobat, that's fine. So we're dropping Hooper down because we need as many Pokemon as we can. Dropping the energy down. Drop that down. We'll pop it onto... I mean, I feel like just the ADP is fine. Crobat. Draw 5. Alright, so we got the Eternatus VMAX. How many more Pokemon do we need? So let's drop that. 4. And I have 3 of them. So I think we just back ourselves down, even though we get no value out of it. We'll grab the Goon. That seems fun. Although we need another Eternatus, don't we? Yeah. We need another Eternatus. Alright, so we'll grab that. We just need a Pokemon off of this Marnie, and we're good. That'll look. And we could also try and Crushing Hammer. So I'll drop that on here. Crushing Hammer. Beautiful. Take that energy away. And easy as that. Absolutely. And it is time to give you my final thoughts on the deck. So this Eternatus VMAX then, what do I think? Well, this deck is absolutely insane. I mean, the HP of this Pokemon is ridiculous. The attack of this Pokemon is insane. Like, it hits for 270, and yeah, it can even hit even higher with being partnered with the Galarian Zigzagoon. I mean, I've got this video out as quickly as I can, so I've only played 10 games with the deck. But if you look here, 10-game win streak, it started pretty well. Now, admittedly, like, people are going to get used to this Eternatus and they're going to start building decks with the Eternatus in mind. There's going to be some counters coming at the Eternatus, so that win rate's not going to continue. But don't be wrong, this deck is an absolute powerhouse, and you are going to have to start building with the Eternatus VMAX in mind and determining how you're going to actually counter this guy. So, absolutely insane deck. I had a blast playing. I was really looking forward to the Eternatus VMAX coming out, and I'm looking forward to playing it a bit more and refining the list a little bit more to my liking. But absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10 for me. And if you like this video, be sure to support the channel and give it a like. But until next time, I'll catch you later.